Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20, and welcome to episode 71 of Direwolf20's Enigmatica 2 Expert Mode series. Today, we're going to do a familiar task, one that's not uncommon. Hey, there we are. Perfect. Exactly what I was looking for. Hey guys, come here. Psst. I need you for a sec. Thanks. Much obliged. Scary skeleton. Ooh, spooky. Wither skeleton skull. Woot. Picked up a wither skeleton pretty quickly. That's convenient. I'll take it. Whoosh. Alright, so we've got a wither skeleton in the mob imprisonment. Nice. Hey mob farm, I've got a new thing for you to have there. That would be cool. Let's go ahead and let's see, how full are we on the stuff over here? Are we nice and full? We're not so full. It's alright, we'll get some more. You guys keep doing your thing. Keep doing the killing the mobs thing. Cool. So 142, 420. Nice. It's going. It's a cooking. Hey, did you repair already? Mana based. Ah, okay. They've got mana on them, which means that they will repair using mana from a tablet. Well, that's kind of cool. I like that idea. I like that a lot, actually. Hey, where's this guy? Do we have any of this? We do. So today's plan is I would like to start working towards... Hey. Thank you. I would like to start working towards what's going to be needed to get an angel ring. I think that's the next task I'd really like to accomplish. So to make that happen, we're going to need to start beheading mobs. That's kind of the plan. Now, these two things look pretty much identical in terms of their attributes. We got them from the mob farm at some point, right? So we're going to want a beheading upgrade, which is going to be just obsidian and ender pearls, right? That'll get us 2 more levels of beheading. I don't know, like, how crazy we can get with the beheading levels on this stuff, but, I mean, at some point it's got to be, like, ridiculous, right? Should be doable. So right now we've got beheading 4 on this bad boy, right? Looking good. Liking it. If we can upgrade his levels to have more stuff, which I think will happen if we put him in a mechanical user, that would be cool, right? So I think our plan for now should be, let's get set up. Look at you, mechanical users are too automated. Autonomous right-click using any item. I don't think the autonomous user... Oh my goodness, that was a lot of steps. Not the end of the world, but like still, you know, effort. Wow, that's steps. That is some steps right there. I feel like I've got a few minutes of off-camera programming to do because mechanical users are a nice thing to have. And I'd really like to have mechanical users if I can. So maybe I should teach all this stuff. Let me come back in a minute after I teach all the things. Is that fair? All right, back in a minute. Do we know refined obsidian yet? No, but I should teach you. I think I need another interface if I'm going to do that. All right, back in a minute. All right, so we've got a mechanical user. How cool is that? Quite the nuisance of a crafting progress, but automation makes it work, right? So that's cool. Then I was looking at vector plates. Does that sound cool? So there's a couple ways we could go about, obviously, doing what we need to do. Let's get, you know, a little bit more than a stack of these things, because what we got to do, mob farm, first off, lights on. You know what? You can stay off for a minute, because the other thing that we don't have is the spawner, right? Mob duplicator. And I remember this being a bit of a nuisance of a craft. Has it changed? I don't remember it requiring the dolls. But we can get our Signalum cell, because remember, that's on autocraft now. So how cool is that? And that's a lot of crafting, but I mean, we can do it. Tesla machine case lib. Right? Then we need a couple blocks of diamond, which shouldn't be too bad. We're all right on diamonds right now. We're not great on diamonds, but we're all right on diamonds. We'll do that. We'll do a blank one of these guys. We'll do one of these. Good. And we'll do one of these. Close to good. How are we on blaze rods? Really not good. Really not even a little bit good. Enough to get by, but not what I would call good. Alright, and then we need some rubber, which I don't have automated. Hey, basic smelting factory, do the thing. Maybe I have plastic automated. Yeah, I do. Good job. Alright, so this all has to craft. So we'll come back in a minute when it's done crafting. And then we'll get, well, you know what? Well, here's what we'll do. Here's what we'll do, right? Let's pop over to the mob farm, turn the lights on, right? And then we're cool. Alright, guys, so here's what I'm thinking. Oh, you probably went into... here, didn't you? Okay, I should turn those off. I think I just destroyed my mechanical user by mistake. We'll get another one. No big deal. Crisis averted. Is my duplicator ready by now, by the way? Well, almost. Why are you taking a while to make Signalum Sulframe? You look like you have everything you need. Oh, that's why. Nothing wrong with it. Just, you know, doing its thing. Huzzah! Mob duplicator. Yay! Cool. So now that's ready too. Alright, good. Oh, and you know what else? Keep forgetting we're going to need conduits and everything, right? So that's cool. Quest complete. So let's do item. Let's do enhanced energy. Let's do fluid conduits. That sounds cool. Is that the ender fluid conduits? I'd like the normal ones if I can. Do we have enough of that? We're missing 4 quartz. Give me a stack of you. What I should do is get into Ender IO just for that. Right? Okay. So with that all taken care of, off to the mob farm we go. Okay, so you're going to be in left-click mode. You're going to be in entity. We're going to put our Terrasteel dagger in there, and that should, ouch, hurt. Nice. And this is the one with beheading 4. Also nice. All right. So, and we turn both levers off, right? So that any items that go landing in here, let's do one of these. That should get vacuumed up and land in one of these 2 places. Good. All right, so that'll take care of hitting the mobs. Let's get a building gadget here, and what I'm gonna do is place you like that, you like that, build to me mode, ow. We're gonna leave that guy off. Cool. And then we're gonna put one facing that away and do this. Let's do it from here. That should work. Nice. All right, so wherever you are in this room now, you'll get pushed. Well, yeah, I don't want... Yeah, that's going to work for me. That'll work. Perfect. All right, let's get some food going on, because reasons. Like I keep getting hit by a sword. Can't imagine why. And then for here... We're going to really want this to be, like, spawned in the middle of the room. Now, the mob duplicator has changed a little bit, and we do need a range upgrade. Oh, and I'm remembering annoying things about mob duplicator base. I think what we're going to need is a conduit facade. Because here's the way the mob duplicator works. Okay, show range. the mob duplicator can spawn 2 blocks below and 2 blocks above it, which is a weird kind of layout, right? Like, either you want it to spawn above or below, but usually not both. So if we want this to behave super nicely, right, I should probably do conduit facading here. Why would you not place there like a good person? Right, I'm trying to like kind of center this in the room. So realistically, it should be about here. Yeah, that should be good. So 2 blocks above. Why didn't I set this up before I did the vector plates? I don't have a good answer for you. Direwolf, please. Alright, so then you can spawn 2 blocks above and 2 blocks below, right? So up into the ceiling, we've got a little bit of wiring that we need to worry about. But hey, good news is that we have redstone conduiting up here. So that's kind of cool, right? Because inside this wall, if I remember correctly, we have some redstone conduiting, don't we? How do you, is it above it? Is that what's up? Yeah, it is. Nice. All right, so that's red, right? So let's put another redstone conduit. That's gonna be input on green, right? Okay, and let's get a lever. Cool. So input on green, and then we're going to run this guy. Now I'm pretty sure he's not going to connect. Yeah, I had a feeling he wouldn't connect. See, this is why we need flight. Just gotta... At this point... Okay. Okay, vector plates. Okay. Dire, please. Look at this big mess I'm making. Alright, so you're going to go down here, and you're going to be output on green with a strong signal. Cool. And then we should be able to, relatively easily, run these guys to here. Now, if we want to make sure that there's no light coming through, you know what I'm going to do? Is I'm going to home base this just to make sure it looks nice. Because we are trying to make it look nice, and it shouldn't be too bad. Cool. Wow, you are fast. You are a fast machine. Holy cow. All right, you're here, conduit facades. Mr. Basalt Bricks. Yeah, that looks fine. All right, and then power for this dude, which we'll have to figure out how we're going to get that up here. Okay, but we should be able to facade this up with basalt, like so. So that doesn't look terrible, right? The mob duplicator is going to go in there. He needs power, and then he also needs fluid, right? So we need to get the fluid conduits in here too, which is really nice that we have Ender IO conduiting, because imagine this without Ender IO conduiting, right? Like, imagine if we had to run this into 3 different sides of this block. Yeah. So you're going to insert fluids as well. So let's actually, like, clear a bit of this right over to here, right? Because we've got power and fluid conduiting right here. Yes? So let's do that. Now, a lot of those blocks that I just broke should have wound up in here. Hooray. And any went in there? Nope, we're good. Okay. So power. I thought we had power somewhere around here. I mean, you guys are getting power from something, right? What are you guys getting power from? Do I have one of those wireless dudes? Is that what I'm doing for this room? It's been a while. It's been a while. How did I power this room? Hey, there he is. Haha. Yeah, you're not going to fly anymore, I don't think. So what we're going to need is a RF Tools doohickey. Right? A linked RF Tools guy. So put these dudes away. Grab one of you. You're linked to ID 1. Okay. And you can just chill right there. And this goes in, everybody outputs out. And, wow, 18 may not be enough enhanced power guys. Make more, please, real quick. I think that should be quick enough. One more set. And we'll let the rest craft. I really should work towards getting that infinite range thing, too. That would be super nice. Alright, so you're no longer doing that thing, right? So you guys are going to need power. Okay. And then we're also going to need to get fluids out of here, right? So there's a couple ways we could do that. What do we got going on right here? You're inserting on that color. What I think I might do is change it up so that we can use the good conduiting after all for this. And then we'll just set you to insert on green, but extract on brown, always active for the fluid. Right? That should be fair. And then we can run the good fluid conduits straight up here. Way up in the roof, right? To go along with all the other conduiting that's up in the roof. So let's make sure that we remove the fluid conduits that we already placed here. And then you're going to go here, 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 and here. And then you are going to be insert on brown, always active. So that should fill you up with fluid essence. Cool? And then for power, it's kind of the same thing, right? We just run our power line all the way across. And then the last thing we want to make sure is that you are active with redstone signal only, because we don't want mobs to start spawning the moment that we activate this bad boy. So if I've done this correctly, it should mean not horrible amounts of dire wire, and the room itself should look pretty nice. Not bad, right? Not bad at all. All right, now let's do our vector plates again. Actually, I want to keep you open for the time being because I'm going to need... I'm just going to do these ones. And the reason I'm not putting a vector plate directly in front of the mechanical user, it's been my experience that if you put a vector plate directly in front of the mechanical user, like, or in front of any block for that matter, what's going to happen, and it's a big nuisance, is that the items keep getting pushed into a block space they can't go to, and they just keep trying to push into that spot and keep pushing and keep pushing, and nothing can pick them up, because we're going to want to vacuum up those items, right? So we'll see, but I think we'll be good. Right? So with that set up, we should be cool now. Right? Alright, vector plates, please. So if I flip this lever, are you gonna just like work? Because that would be super cool. I mean, he looks like he's trying to spawn mobs. Where the heck are you spawning them, though? Oh, I know what's happening. Hold on, nobody panic. Forgot my range upgrade. Right, so right now, that's the only place he can spawn them in, which clearly Wither Skeletons ain't fitting there. So let's get a small range upgrade, like a Mark II range add-on. That should be fine. Okay. And now if we... Yeah, so that's your working area now. What I'm thinking I might want to do, just to prevent, you know, skeletons from getting stuck like that. How's that? Cool. Alright, so if I've done everything correctly, hide working area. Right, so the other thing we might want to do is turn this off. And I think that'll stop you from running, right? Because you are active on redstone signal. Cool. So, let's try it. Boom. Hey, look, wither skeletons for days. Holy cow, that's a lot of wither skeletons. Wow. That is a lot of wither skeletons. My goodness. I have absolutely no complaints about the speed at which we are spawning wither skeletons. And we should be getting skulls. Look at that. Booyah. And what other junk are we getting? All that kind of junk. So clearly these are not things that we are actually going to normally get from wither skeletons, but these things are. Necrotic bones, sulfur, wither bones from ice and fire. Nice. Now, experience does drop, but it should just void itself after a while. So how many skulls did we get from that? Not bad. Dudes, not bad at all. Alright. So we should be good. And if we turn the lights off in there, mobs start spawning again, yeah? And they'll get decapitated too. I should set some kind of lever control on that thing. Because these are two separate redstone conduit wires. Right? So realistically... So you are red and pink. Let's go with green. Thank you. So you will be input on green. You will need redstone to run. You will output on green. And that should be good. So, like, these controls back here manage the killing of mobs, right? And these controls out here manage the spawning of mobs. Not an ideal setup, but it gets the job done for now, right? So with you on and you on, we are now producing copious amounts. Wow, that is a large... Holy cow, is the mob duplicator bugged? That is such a large amount of wither skeleton skulls. Like, I just can't even process it, right? And part of me wants to turn off, which I think I can do easily. Hold on a minute. Tell me this is as easy as I think it's going to be. Right? When this receives a redstone signal, it disables, right? So can't I just... I just have to hit the right position. Boom. And set you to output on green. I believe that with that done, watch this. Booyah. No more ritual. Eh? Eh? I might change that to blue, though, and put another lever here. I think that's what I'll do, actually. The only reason I would want to do that as a separate lever... input on blue. Not output anything. Is so that I can turn this thing off. And still have these things not go, right? So blue. So So I can do that, and they're receiving damage again. And I can do this, and they're not receiving damage from the ritual. Cool. And that'll guarantee that all the Wither Skeletons die as a result of the sword, right? Because I think what might have happened before is the Beheading Sword didn't kill the Wither Skeletons. Some of them it did, obviously, but others it did not, purely as a result of the fact that the ritual killed many of them. So how are you doing on durability, Chief? Not too shabby. And you're leveling up. Even better. Now here's a cool trick. I'm curious if doing something like that will repair you. There's your durability. 4270 out of 4422. So it doesn't look like that's repairing him, which is kind of a bummer. I hoped it would. But, you know, I can always do, like, this if I want to repair him. See? And then go back to killing Wither Skeletons. Dude, that's a comical amount of Wither Skeletons that spawn in there. That's insane. I don't know what's up with that. Usually the mob duplicator doesn't spawn that many mobs. But, you know, no complaints, right? And you just have a copious amount of resources to deal with over there, buddy. I feel like speed upgrades are absolutely something we might need here, right? Or no? Are you good with the amount of stuff you're pulling out? Because we had, like, a lot of items following us there a minute ago. I guess it kept up. Okay. So we're going to need a few more drawers, and then we'll be good with this, right? Give me like 10 chests. And we're probably going to want, like, let's do a diamond upgrade. And let's get a bunch of you guys. I'm going to want you. This stuff can all go away for now. We're going to want at least a few void upgrades, right? Let's do 4 of them. Cool. And then we'll pop over to here. And I'm just going to set up 3 more drawers for now, and that should be good. 1, 2, 3. With void upgrades. And do you have a void upgrade in you, guy? Why don't you have a void upgrade in you? Because you totally should. Gonna need more void upgrades, because I'm missing a few. Do all the things. All the void upgrades, please. Thank you. Alright, who else is missing void upgrades? You guys? All y'all? Okay. And the diamond upgrade is going to go to you, my good sir, because I would like lots and lots and lots of Wither Skeleton skulls, if I may. Alright, spawn them again. That's shenanigans. Alright, guys, so we have a comically large amount of Wither Skeleton spawning happening right now. I think the expected behavior here is that they will just continue to crowd around that area until such time that we run out of mob essence in that portable tank. At which point I'll have to turn the mob farm back on with the mob crusher to generate more essence, right? But for now, at least, I feel like it's a pretty good wrapping up point for the episode. Just wanted to peek at what's happening down here. You guys having trouble? No? Ranged Collector is keeping up just fine. Let's make sure that things like Wither Ash, Wither Bone, Necrotic Bone... Ooh, Sulfur. We have, like, unlimited sulfur, though, right? And you are making drops of evil for me, which is kind of nice. Do I want another drawer over here? Yeah, maybe. Maybe one more drawer? Give me, like, 10 more chests. So just one more drawer with a void upgrade in it. cool. And you can get the Drops of Evil, because, like, I don't know. I feel weird voiding those things. Okay. So then that guy, and we're cool. Right, everything else can be voided. I don't know what Wither Ash is good for. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna void the sulfur. And obviously all the stone swords are totally unnecessary. So goodbye, cruel world. And yes, I know I'm voiding nanosuits. I know, I'm a monster. Alright, I think that's a good wrapping up point for the episode. I'm going to turn you off for a minute and let the backlog of Wither Skeletons die. For now, let's wrap up. So Darryl20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We will absolutely come back next time. And I think the next stage of this whole design thing is probably let's kill the Wither. So I want to prepare an auto-Wither killing machine. For now, Darryl20 signing off. Take it easy.